Ukrainian president was in Paris today at the start of an intense, potentially pivotal week of diplomacy. So close are the US and Russia these days that Ukraine and Europe are scrambling just to be included in negotiations.
When we talk about peace, each one of us has a role to play. For Russia, it's to stop the aggression. It has not given any signal, any proof that it's going in this direction. Ukraine is the only one that can talk about territories. It's about its own territories, recognized by international law and sovereign.
Europe has to be involved to give security guarantees, he said, and to handle the issue of frozen Russian assets in European banks.
It's a process.
It's a process. It's not over yet. To be frank, the topic of territories is the most complicated. The topic of money and restoration, in my opinion, and I speak honestly, we discussed it. It's not easy to accept it without presence of European partners, because the money is located in Europe. I think it is not very fair.
EU defence ministers were meeting with their Ukrainian counterpart in Brussels. But right now, it's about money more than weapons. Belgium has balked at accessing approximately 300 billion euros of frozen Russian assets held in Europe, which other EU states see as essential for Ukraine's recovery after the war.
We need to move on with this. This is clear that Russia owes reparations for the damages that they have caused to Ukraine, and the reparations loan are based on the frozen assets of frozen sovereign assets of Russia is actually the right basis for it.
How are you, Mr. President?
President Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff is on his way to Moscow again tonight, his 6th visit. He hasn't been to Ukraine once. The last American peace proposal had the US and Russia controlling the frozen assets, partly to reconstruct Ukraine and partly for US-Russia joint business ventures. The head of Russia's sovereign wealth fund, Kirill Dmitriev, seen here in New York last month, has held lengthy meetings with Witkoff and President Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner in Florida. He's reportedly suggested that the Americans should invest in rare earths and energy in Russia. And the Russians are not letting up, killing at least 4 people in an overnight attack on Dnipro. If the Americans start to do business with Russia, that will boost the Russian economy and help their war effort. This week, Ukraine and Europe are only too aware how much they have to lose.